Good evening, guys. I am going to have a long journey today, which is around 450 kilometers, and 200 kilometers of it, approximately 200 or 210 kilometers of it is going to be on Autobahn. So on the Autobahn today, I am going to try 90 kilometers per hour speed, a constant speed. I am going to save them separately, the Autobahn speed and also the whole journey. So we'll see the mixture and the Autobahn speed at 90 kilometers. So we are going to find out what kind of a range, real world range, that we are going to have at 90 kilometers per hour. Let's start. Accumulated total 0. From start 0. From last charge 0. Until I get out of the Istanbul city, I am going to use the third regeneration mode. But when I get to the Autobahn, I am going to change it to adaptive regeneration. On my experience, adaptive is better on long journeys. The first part of the journey has finished, 85.8 kilometers. Average consumption 14.4 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. The average speed is 71 kilometers. Now I am going to reset one of these trip data and start 90 kilometers per hour Autobahn speed test. At the moment, the temperature is 18 Celsius degrees. I have been climbing, but now we have just started to, driving downward. Even I am cruising at 90 kilometers per hour speed. The consumption is actually very high for this speed. We have just passed the 100 kilometers mark. The distance we made on the Autobahn, 106.4 kilometers, 15 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Average speed is 84 kilometers per hour. AC is on because the temperature is 17 Celsius degrees outside. And yes, 17 degrees may not be sound too cold, but on this Autobahn there is insane wind, and with that wind, that 17 degrees makes you feel really cold. So I had to turn the AC on HVAC, or if you call it as HVAC. So this is the result after the first 100 kilometers. But now we are going to have some downhill, and after 100 kilometers we're actually going to get a fair result for the car's range test or energy consumption. The test is finished. On the Autobahn we made 209.6 kilometers, average speed 77 kilometers per hour, and the energy consumption 15.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which is actually more than the test that I made for 100 kilometers constant speed. The reason is the weather was colder. It was under 15 degrees. The average temperature was about 13 degrees Celsius, and it affects the range around 10%. So if you drive under 15 degrees temperature at 90 km/h constant speed, the range you get will be approximately 380 kilometers. So this test also showed that the temperature really affects the range. Even, for example, the 100 kilometers test that I made, the average temperature was 20 degrees Celsius, but when you get under 15 degrees Celsius, it drops the range minimum 10%, maybe 15%. It is a lot. So when you are driving at winter, you need to be careful on the accelerator. So about the total journey, the total journey took 436.1 kilometers, average speed 70 kilometers per hour, average energy consumption 17.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Consumption is high because after the Autobahn test I just wanted to have some fun, and on the remaining 135 kilometers. I have driven like with the speed of between 150, 160 and 171 kilometers per hour speed, because this car's maximum speed is 171 kilometers. It was really fun, but as you drive faster, your consumption gets higher. So overall, if you drive your car at 90 kilometers per hour speed, constant speed on Autobahn, under 15 degrees Celsius temperature, the range you are going to get is around 380 kilometers. So, as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.
Perfect.